everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about bank accounts. Now, if you look at page 145 of your Jump Math book, you will see a section at the bottom that looks like this. And it talks about bank accounts and something called deposits, withdrawals, and balances. So I wanted to go into that in detail with you today on my own sheets here, and then we'll come back to the book and review in a moment. Okay, let's take a look. So a bank account. So a lot of you are given money for birthdays, gifts, it might be lucky money, maybe you even have a job delivering a newspaper, maybe you've sold lemonade. There's lots of different ways to make money, but what do you do with the money once you earn it? Well, there's a few different things that you can do. You can spend it and go buy something that you've been interested in getting, or you can save it. And saving, when you save, there's a few different options. A lot of kids your age choose to save their money in a piggy bank at home. You might even have one of these at your home. However, once you start saving money, you might be interested in putting your money in a bank. Now, a bank is a place that stores people's money and keeps it safe, all right? So you might be interested in opening a bank account one day, okay, a bank account. Your bank account is what will be the total of your money at the bank. That's your bank account, okay? Whatever money you put in the bank gets put into your bank account. Now, when you put money into your bank account, that's called making a deposit. So when you put money in a bank, so you're putting your money in, that's called the deposit. And I put the addition symbol here because you are adding money to your account. When you decide that you want to go buy something, so you need the money out of your bank account, you will do a withdrawal. And that's what the word looks like here. You do a withdrawal. So when you want to take money out of your bank account, that's called a withdrawal. And I put a subtraction symbol here to show that when money comes out, you take away. What you have left at any time in your bank account is called your balance. So when you go to the person at the bank, the teller at the bank, and you say, "I'd like to know my balance, please," that means you want them to tell you how much you have in your bank account, okay? So the balance is how much you have in your account after you've deposited or withdrawn money, all right? So that's the basics of a bank account. You create a bank account so that you can save your money in a safe place. You deposit or put money into your bank account, or you withdraw money and take it out of your bank account. When you deposit, you're adding money. When you do a withdrawal, you are taking away money. So it's a subtraction. What is left in the end is your balance. And you might even hear when you're at the bank, the teller will say, "Would you like to know your balance?" And if you would like to know how much you have in your account, you say, "Yes, please." And they'll usually print off a slip for you that tells you how much money you have in your account. Now, let's talk about in your sheet, in your workbook, you will see a sheet that looks like this, or a chart that looks like this. Do you see it? Well, I created one so that I could show you how this chart works, okay? So let's say that you have a balance of $200 in your bank account, okay? That's how much you have in the bank. I want you to find the balance after each operation. When I say operation, I mean subtraction with withdrawal, so that's an operation, or addition with deposits, okay? That's the operation. All right, so if you start with $200 in your bank account and you make a withdrawal of $50, when it says rough work, it just wants you to show the addition or subtraction that you're going to have to do with each withdrawal or deposit. So our original balance was $200. So our starting point is $200. We're withdrawing $50, so we subtract $50. What are we left with? What's that equal? We have $150 now. And so my balance is now $150. What if you came in the next Saturday and you deposited $25? Well, remember, a deposit is adding of money. So now we're going to take our original balance. Do you see how this number is the same? We're going to take our balance of $150 and add $25. What do we have when we take $150 plus $25? Did you say $175? Because you are correct. So now our balance is $175. So let's say the next Saturday you come in to the bank because you want to take some money out to go buy a book that you've been wanting. It's a hardcover book. So we're going to do a withdrawal of, how much should this book cost? Let's say the book costs $20. So we're going to do a withdrawal of $20. Now, who remembers what we do here in our rough work? What's our first number? I take the balance that I already had. That's my first number. I had 175. It's withdrawal, so what do? Take away or subtract? Take away or add? That's right, I subtract. It's a withdrawal. So I'm going to take away $20. What is $175 minus $20? Did you say $155? Because if you did, you're correct. All right? So now our current balance is $155. All right? Now let's say the next weekend it's your birthday, and so you get some money, so you're going to make a deposit. So you're going to go to the bank, you're going to put your money in the bank. Now how much are you depositing? Well, it depends on how much you got for your birthday, but let's say you got $100. All right, now how do I figure out my balance, my new balance? Well, first you're going to take your old balance. You had $155. And because it's a deposit, you're going to add. And how much are you going to add? You're going to add $100. What is our new balance? Did you say $255? That's awesome. So now you actually have more in your balance than you started with a few weeks ago. Do you see that? All right, so let's do a couple more operations with your bank account so you can get a feel for how this works. So now our starting point is $255. Let's do another deposit. Maybe you get a job and you're selling some lemonade or something. Let's do another deposit of $10. So you go to the bank, probably go to an ATM machine, and you deposit your $10. How do I figure out my rough work here? Well, remember, we always start with our balance. So we had $255. It's a deposit, so I add. How much do I add? I made $10. What is our new balance? Did you say $265? Because if you did, you are right. Our new balance is $265. So the teller would say to you, you now have a balance of $265, or an ATM might print off a slip for you that says your balance is $265. All right, now you've saved up quite a bit of money. You now have $265. So let's say you want to buy something more substantial, maybe a toy from Toys R Us, and it costs $60. Well, if I'm going to take money out of my bank, what is it called? Did you say a withdrawal? You are right. You're getting used to the banking language. So you're going to make a withdrawal. And what did I say the toy cost? It cost $60. So now I want to know what my new balance will be after I take $60 out of my bank account. When I do my rough work, what number do I start with? Did you say that you start with your original balance? Because you're right. I had $265. I'm withdrawing, so I use the minus symbol. $60. What is my new balance? It's $205. All right, everybody? So this is basically how a bank account works. You put money in, it's a deposit. You add. You take money out, it's a withdrawal. You subtract. Whenever you do the rough work, you always start with your original balance. Okay, do you notice that you always start with the original balance that you had? And then you do the addition or subtraction based on the deposit or the withdrawal. Okay, Keeping in mind, a balance is always that final amount that you have in your bank account after you've done a deposit or withdrawal. All right, everybody? So that's that. That'll be page 145 in your book. Looks like this. You are going to start with an original balance of $330. So what do we do? We start with 330. It's a withdrawal, so you take away 20 and you're left with $310. You're going to deposit $20. So do you see how they started with 310? It's a deposit. So what do? You add. What do you add? You get your new balance. You write it here. Whatever your balance is, it carries down to the next line, and it's a withdrawal. So do the next operation. Okay, everybody? Now for number 9, it's a bit of a word problem, but I think you can fit the answers in here. Okay? It says Eric has a balance of $330 in his account. Find the amount of money Eric has in the bank after each operation. Remember, his starting point is 330. That's his balance. Eric withdraws 40. Do we remember what withdraws means? It means to subtract. So that means you're going to go 330, take away 40. Okay? Tell me what he has. Eric earns $30 and deposits it into his bank account. You're going to add 30 to whatever he had left here. Okay, and write the new answer here. Does he have enough to buy a pair of skis for $350? That'll be a yes or no, and then explain your answer. All right, so that'll be your word problem. I think you can fit it in right here. Now the next page is just calculating totals using dollars and cents. So the way that Jump Math is going to have you do this is you're going to first look at the number of dollars that you have. Do you see the dollar symbol there? 10, 11, 12, 13. I have $13. Now we look at the coins. 25, 35, 40. I put the 40 cents here, and in the end, I now get to write it in dollars and cents notation, keeping in mind that the dollar symbol goes at the beginning, the decimal point divides the dollars from the cents, okay? This one, you'll add up your dollars first, put that amount here, and then add your coins and put it here. Okay, repeat that through each one. Now down below, they give you a total this time. You have to create it using the least, this is very important, using the least number of bills and coins. They give you rectangles for bills, so it gives you a bit of a clue, and then there's some coins that you'll have to fill in as well. Now the bottom bonus is really fun because they give you all kinds of bills and coins, but it's fairly random. You have to, when adding this up, you want to find a total in the end. Start with the largest bills. Go in order as you add them up. And then put your bills amount here. So $sign and then whatever you have in dollars. Put a decimal. Then look at your coins, less than $1. Add those up and put them in the cents area. Okay, everybody, that's your job for today. You're doing questions number 8 on this page, all the way to question bonus on 146. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Bye for now.